What do you call a city that once protected criminals, but now looks like a ghost town? Trump didn't just talk, he moved. ICE just stormed sanctuary cities with precision, cleared out entire shopping centers in the silence from the Democrats. It's not oversight, it's guilt. It's not just about rage, it's about rescue and about uncovering the criminal networks hiding behind its compassion. Watch closely.
Just into our newsroom, ICE says the agency arrested 243 immigrants during a recent operation in the Denver metro. The agency says this operation lasted 8 days from July 12th to the 20th. They arrested people from 17 different countries. ICE claims 9 of them have gang ties, with 4 of them being accused of belonging to Tren de Aragua. ICE claims the rest have either been charged with or convicted of criminal offenses. We're working to learn more information about everyone who was involved.
Wow. 243 arrests in one city. ICE did not. They kicked the door in. Denver, a proud sanctuary, just became a warning sign that every mayor is still pretending this is humanitarian. And for the folks laughing, no one will be left behind, you might want to stop giggling and start explaining how known gang members got under your watch. And if you think it's just Latin America we're dealing with, buckle up, because what's crossing the border now ain't families. It's something else entirely.
One day last summer, I came home on my lunch break around 12 o'clock to 60 plus Chinese nationals on my property, held by 2 Border Patrol agents, 60 Chinese nationals, and I would say 58 of them were male and male fighting age, not old men, not children, 18 to 40 Chinese males. And as we know, they have military training in China, communist China. You would see piles and piles of documents because the process is, however they got to the fence with the cartels, the coyotes, they would dump all their personal belongings. And what they do is take a trash grabber through the fence, and so they've seen, and then they've sent it to Chinese interpreters, and basically what they've seen is there's an entire pipeline throughout Central America, Mexico, instructions written in Chinese. Oh, go here, stay here, go here, talk to this person, get on this bus, you'll get to the border. So, I mean, it's trafficking. It's human trafficking. They're literally in designer clothes. They look clean. They have rolly suitcases, so they obviously weren't backpacking through the Sonoran Desert, right? They were shuttled here. And they do have wads of U.S. dollars. I would say the Chinese immigrants and the Turkish immigrants both have money.
Yeah. You ever heard of military age male pipeline? You ever heard of one of those? You have now. These aren't broke migrants. They're wearing designer clothes, like he said, rolly suitcases and holding wads of money. So let me ask you, why are young Chinese men being funneled through cartel routes into our country? This isn't immigration, it's infiltration. But while we're watching for foreign threats, you want to know what ICE is really doing and nobody is talking about?
We just got information from an HHS official that shows that 13,061 unaccompanied minors have actually been located under the Trump administration. And ICE, we're learning, is also arresting some of the sponsors. 442 sponsors have been arrested for involvement in suspected child abuse or other crimes are being discovered. Now, the abuse is being determined through a multifaceted investigation if they do determine that sponsor was abusing that child. Now, they're using local police, CPS, federal agencies. They're all involved, according to HHS. Now, former special agents with Homeland Security investigations have explained to us that oftentimes these kids are left behind as payment. The parent is often promised by the cartel members that they will eventually be reunited with their child in the U.S. That child, sadly, is often recycled to help single adults enter the country illegally. Now, we know that 320,000 unaccompanied minors were essentially unaccounted for under the Biden administration. The Trump administration, they campaigned on it. They've been talking about it regularly. It's a priority for them to go and find these kids, but still just a fraction, Nicole, 13,000 out of 320,000 so far.
Truly just a fraction there, Allie.
This is what they're trying to defund. Seriously? I mean, why? Not because they feel abused, but because ICE is exposing this. 13,000 missing children recovered. And these aren't just lost kids. These are trafficked, discarded, sold children. Where's the media, man? Where's the Democrats with this? Y'all scream kids in cages, but now Trump's team is finding them. You're silent. And the number only gets darker because that 13,000, that's just the start of what Biden actually let happen.
They believe open borders is the way to get there.
Well, thank God these policies are in place. You saw that ICE did round up 243 criminal illegals in a 3-day sweep of Denver alone. That's just Denver alone. You talked about, 6,000 child molesters. I mean, that number to me is astronomical. Why are people, why isn't this a 99 to 1% issue and the 1% being the absolute insane?
Well, so here's another one for you, Sean. On top of all of that, we now believe the true number of missing children that Joe Biden trafficked into the country, the Democrats trafficked into the country, is 450,000. Not 320, wow. 450. The Democrats have committed crimes for which they can never be forgiven, Sean. And Donald Trump is cleaning it up. Donald Trump is cleaning it up right now.
Let me say it again. Stephen, they have blood on their hands. They'll have more blood.
They believe open borders is the way to get there.
500,000 children gone. I want you to let that number sit with you for a second. This isn't incompetence. This is an industrial scale humanitarian crime. That's what this is. Stephen Miller didn't just say mistake. He said crimes that can never be forgiven. And same thing. He's right. This isn't just about border policy. This is about evil in high places. And while the left screams about compassion, ICE just did something they'll never admit. They followed the law to the letter. They still got the job done. TPS woman detained after judge's ruling.
What country are you from? What's your reaction to being detained?
Yeah. Here's your racist raid, right? Wrong. She got her due process. She went to court and the judge ruled not in her favor. She was still removed because being in the country doesn't mean you're above the law. Liberals want to blur that line. Trump redrew it in bold ink. And speaking of bold, you think this was just a Denver move? Let me show you what's being built in Texas and what terrifies them.
Building a new detention camp in the West Texas desert. This is a tent facility on federal land designed to house over 5,000 people, which is bigger than almost any prison in the U.S. This is being paid for by the U.S. military. There is over $230 million in Army contracts, and this is not just for border crossers. This is for asylum seekers, green card applicants, and anyone picked up in raids across the country. And because the DOJ has made it nearly impossible for people to be released on bond, there are going to be thousands of people here held indefinitely without a trial, without a criminal charge, without any way out. These are tents in over 100-degree heat on isolated land where journalists and lawyers cannot easily get in. We are building a shadow system of incarceration where ICE can operate with little to no oversight.
Over 5,000 capacity funneled by the U.S. military. And not just for border crossers, but for asylum scammers, green card frauds, every last one of them. This isn't a temporary response. This is infrastructure. Trump is saying, we're not just stopping you, we're keeping you out. But, while Trump is building camps, the left's building excuses. And they're getting real creative, real desperate.
Hey, this is just a reminder, a hypothetical reminder that if you need to pop a car's tire, don't pop it on the side, pop it on the front where it's smooth so that it pops right and you don't hurt yourself. hypothetically, if you happen to see a car that sells ice or something like that, you know, front, not side, okay? Because you will hurt yourself. Hey, this is just a reminder,
hypothetically, huh? Hypothetically, you're still a criminal. That they hate ICE so much, man, they're willing to post vandalism tutorials online. What happens to love wins? Whatever happened to that? Yeah, I went from defund ICE to destroy the tires. And you wonder why no one takes your side serious anymore. Y'all get everything wrong, but it goes deeper. Let's even go a little deeper. Ever wonder what happens when migrants don't flee fast enough? They obviously hide. And they're hiding in plain sight.
Oh. You do know you're supposed to cover your face with a badge on, yeah? You're supposed to keep your face, yeah? You're supposed to keep your face. Don't fucking touch us, lad. Don't touch, bro. You know the score. If you pass the test, you should know the score, shouldn't you? And take that mask off your face, bro. Take that mask off your face so we can see you are.
Speak English?
Yeah? Right, well, you do know to over them cards, yeah? You do know that you're supposed to have your face shown at all times, don't you? No.
You're supposed to be visible to the public at all times.
You're supposed to be visible to the public at all times. Why have you got a balaclava on in England?
I don't know if you need to.
Eh?
It's 30 degrees out there, mate.
30 degrees, bro.
I know where, mate. I'm just exposing you.
So this obviously isn't in America.
Is that?
Come on, guys. Go on. Where's he from? Ask him where he's from.
Whereabouts are you from, pal?
What country are you from, mate?
Yo. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Get out, man.
Don't touch me.
Whoa, don't touch my phone, bro, for fuck's sake, mate. Don't touch.
Don't touch me.
You know the one. Don't touch, lad.
Don't touch me.
You know the one. Don't touch, bro.
Don't fucking touch me.
Yeah, straight to reception.
Check these lovely old banisters, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting ruined. By
mate.
Criminals.
Where they're at right now is a hotel that harbors migrants.
Listen, don't touch me, mate. Don't touch me, because I'll put you fucking out, man. Don't touch me, because we'll put you out, bro.
Criminals breaking into the country, man. What country are you from?
Arabic. Listen, I'll tell you again, if them fucking hands touch me again, yeah, you'll get put out, lad. Trust me.
All right, let's stop it right here. Again, this obviously seems like it's not in America. This post was from John McCain. And it says, well, we're seeing more of these videos exposing what's really happening in these migrant hotels. Who are these so-called security? This is happening right here in America as well. You can't hide your face, mate. You're breaking the law. That phrase echoes for 3 straight minutes. And it's more than a UK migrant hotel. It's symbolic. The whole system is mass, hidden, unaccountable. And we're just now pulling back the curtain. I'll be honest, I'm going to make sure I do a better job of vetting the location of these clips. I'm being completely transparent with my audience today, not as an excuse, but as accountability. I'm on my way to take my family on a vacation. So this morning I crammed up, not in the usual way that I do, crammed up as many clips as I could. And yeah, here we are. So I didn't do my vetting duty properly, but you know what it is. This isn't just immigration. This is organized infiltration, trafficking, fraud, and Democrat silence at scale. And Trump, thank God, God forgive me. Thank God he didn't flinch. He locked it all down. They protect the sanctuary cities. ICE emptied them. Now, if you're not already following me on X or Rumble, make sure you do so. We just getting started. And same thing, keep watching, keep questioning. Keep calling them out. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. Peace.